Hey friends, let's begin with another set of STDSC exit exam questions with their answers. The on-scene security shall fulfill the following function. A. Identify the nationality of the crew. B. Identify the ship's navigation efficiency. C. Identify the ship's engine performance. D. Identify the likelihood or occurrence of the possible threat to key ship's operations. Correct answer is D. Identification of likelihood of occurrence of possible threats to key ship's operation. Who is responsible for submitting the security plan for approval? A. The master. B. The SSO. C. The CSO. The D. The CEO. Correct answer is the CSO or the company security officer. Who is responsible for submission of ship security plan for approval? A. Master. B. Port security officer. C. Ship security officer. D. Company security officer. Correct answer is D. Company security officer. CSS shall have the knowledge of and receiving training in the following: A. Safety administration. B. Security administration. C. Safety administration. D. Shore administration. Correct answer is B. Security administration. Which of the following are possible in the restricted areas? A. Bridge. B. Engine room. C. Radio room. D. All of the above. Correct answer is all of the above. Can the port be at a lower security level than the ship? A is true. B false. Correct answer is A true. ISPS code is mandatory for A. For sailing ships. B. Offshore installation. C. Both above. D. None of the above. Correct answer is both of the above. What is the operation limitation of security equipment like weld locks? A. Weld locks can be seen. B. Weld locks can be cut open. The weld locks can rust. D. The weld locks look bad. Correct answer is B. Weld locks can be cut open. The ship security assessment must include the following: A. The perceived threat to ship and consequences of incidents. B. The port she visits. C. Cargo she carries. D. Nationality of crew on board. Correct answer is A. The perceived threat to ship and the consequences of incidents. The RSO can do the following for company or port: A. Security communication. B. Review of the security plan. C. Communication security incident. D. Change security level. Correct answer is B. Review the security plan. What is the first thing we must do once the pirates come on board the vessel? A. We shall shout at them. B. We shall hide. C. We shall stop the engine. D. We shall press the SSAS. Correct answer is D. We shall press the SSAS. What is the best defense against the pirates? A. Do not go to the pirate affected area. B. Do not allow pirates to board the vessel. C. Do not talk to pirates. D. Do not look at pirate boats. Correct answer is B. Do not allow pirates to board the vessel. What does the CSR contain? A. CSR contain the safety record of the ship. B. The CSR contain the security record of the ship. C. The CSR contain the history of the ship. D. CSR contain the sailing record of the ship. Correct answer is C. The CSR contains the history of the ship. Which of the following does not pose potential security risk? A. Unplanned visit of the port personnel. B. Personnel aboard crafts posing as a posing seafarer in distress to attract assistance from ships. C. Out of the ordinary calls. D. Package drop-offs, attempted drop-offs. Correct answer is A. Unplanned visit of the port personnel. The crew is required to know: A. Location and use of emergency equipment. B. Casualty handling. C. Being aware not to use elevator in emergency. D. All of the above. Correct answer is D. All of the above. Maritime security measures does not apply to: A. Offshore activities. B. Territorial sea. C. EEZ. D. Continental shelf. Correct answer is EEZ. Most vulnerable place in cabin where we can find hidden drugs and contrabands: A. In cupboards or drawers. B. In life jacket compartment. C. Inside rolled socks or space socks. D. In shower cubicle. Correct answer is C. Inside rolled socks or space socks. Hope you found this content useful. Please make sure that you press on that subscribe button below if you haven't subscribed yet.